Hi, welcome to Stone Soup.
The world according to Sci-Fi Geeks.
Today, this round, we're going to talk about Primeval. Several years ago, when we lived in Texas, some friends of ours had a bunch of us over for a meeting, I think it was. And then after the meeting...
Club meeting.
And they have a video room.
Mm-hmm.
So they said...
They put in a new system, hadn't they?
Yeah, they put in a new system, and they wanted to test it and show it to everybody, and they said they wanted to show us something. They showed us the first episode of this. It's a British TV series. Mm-hmm. We'd never heard of it. It's terrific. Mm-hmm. We like it. They're now up to season 4, which just started about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because the first 3 episodes are now available for downloading. First 4 episodes are now available for downloading. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily from the people who made it, but you know how people are. They record it and put it up, and it's on the internet, and it just falls right into your computer. It's not your fault, really. But it started out being about Cutter, Professor Cutter, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And his group of people that work with him,
they all sort of came together.
They kind of come together in the first couple of episodes. There are these things, these passages in time opening up.
Yes. Little portals, they pop open, then pop closed.
They call them anomalies because...
What else can you call them?
What can you call them? It's just this thing that happens. But it's a portal in time, and things are coming through.
Yep.
Like
the portal opens, something comes walking through because it doesn't realize what it is.
It is. Yeah, it just sees shiny, and through it goes.
Yep.
Unfortunately, a T-Rex does not belong in London. It's just not a good match.
Hence the dinosaur teeth.
Yeah, hence the dinosaur teeth.
A lot of the portals...
And hence Primeval. A lot of this, I mean, these things are opening up between way back there and now.
Why?
They don't know why. I don't think they ever did
figure it out.
I don't think they ever did find out why.
No. It seems to me, though, you can totally use this to explain Nessie. The portal opens up, the dinosaur swims through, then swims back, the portal closes. So people go looking, they find nothing.
It's driving them all crazy. Anyway, it's never been shown on American TV, although I think it's now on BBC America. But I think that's fairly...
it's shown on Syfy.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has. I came across it a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Well, that's new.
Okay. Yeah.
That's new. It's just it's finally managed to make it to Syfy. Now, like I say, they just started season 4, and yesterday we watched the first 2 episodes of season 4.
Yes.
Now, I guess that would be spoilers to explain some of the things that have happened. But in the course of the 4 years, lots of changes have happened.
Yes.
And
the
I don't
British
remember...
have an unfortunate habit of saying, oh, this show's real popular. Let's kill the main character and see what happens.
Yeah, one of the main characters and see what happens.
Guess that was a bit
The other thing is when you travel in time, those of you who have read, I think it's Heinlein or Asimov or Niven, I forget which one. What?
All the above.
All the above. If you step on a butterfly
Squish.
in 65 million BC...
Somebody else can be president when you come back.
Yeah. The whole world's going to change. You think it was bad the way it was when you left? There you are. Obama is no longer president of the United States. He's the prime minister of England. And the president of the United States is fill in the blank. I can't think of something outrageous like me. I'm president. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Not really.
Well, that's especially if you're the one who's telling you through time. You're like, I'm what? That's what? What?
I don't remember running. Madam President. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. And off you go. So, in the second or third season, I don't remember why, but they made a quantum change.
Yeah.
So you have to watch it from the beginning all the way through.
Yes.
Or you will not get it. And and starting with season 4, it's kind of a whole new series now. Because most of these people aren't there anymore. I'm not going to tell you who is, but most of these people aren't there anymore.
Yep. Although this season has a rather cool addition of Alexander Siddig, which, for those of you who are Trekkies, you will remember was Dr. Julian Bashir on Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
It started out as Siddig Elfadal, and then somewhere in there he changed it to Alexander Siddig so people could say it correctly.
So Americans could say it correctly, face it, we're putzes. But anyway, he doesn't look as much like he's kind of got a little gray in his beard, and then his hair's not the same.
He has a beard. And Dr. Bashir never had a beard.
And he gained about 15 pounds, so he no longer looks like he's going to blow away in a soft breeze.
He does not look fat. He
No.
just
He just looks healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a nice addition.
It's lovely to see him again
Because as I say, not all of these people are there. They had a bunch of new characters they had to bring in.
Yep. Be warned, the accents do get a bit thick. So
and when you download something off the internet, you do not get closed captioning.
Mm-hmm. You also get slightly inferior sound.
But they're real good about as soon as the series is done on its first run, the DVDs are out like that.
Yes.
Like within a week or two. Mm-hmm. So and they will have closed captioning. Mm-hmm. So if you don't quite get it all the first time around, don't worry. Mm-hmm. Keep watching. Maybe you can work your way through the accents or get the DVDs. But this is a terrific series. Yes. I wish they'd make an American version of it because after all, these anomalies can't just be opening up in England.
No.
That would be inane. And if they're sitting there in England and they see that they've got devices that will tell them where and when one is opening up, and they look at it and say, an anomaly's opening up. Where? Minnesota.
Well, we're not doing anything about that.
We're not doing anything about that one, are we? You want to call Minnesota? Maybe there's somebody there that can do something. Who do we call?
Ghostbusters. No, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. That phrase can never be used again.
Let's face it. You can say, who you going to call? And the answer is always going to be Ghostbusters. But, so you need, and, England is about this big, and the U.S. is about this big. One institute's not going to be enough.
No.
The U.S. is going to need a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mm-hmm.
And they have branches in every state.
And they all have to be connected. Mm-hmm. So, it's like, you take this one. Right, no probs,
One cool thing in this show is, like I said, they opened all kinds of times, mostly back during, prehistoric. But they used it as a way of explaining dragons. A portal opens up in the Middle Ages. Out comes a dinosaur. What do you think that humans are going to look at and see?
Dragon! Sure.
It makes perfect sense when you look at it, especially when you look at some of the dinosaur remains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look like a dragon.
Lord knows what they thought some of those things were, though. It's like,
we're the monster!
Yeah.
There be monsters.
Say Triceratops comes through. They're not going to think dragon, but they are going to think, monster! We're fine. Yeah.
And
Did you kill it? I don't think so. It broke my spirit.
Run away!
Yeah.
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
Yes, he did.
Of course, some of the portals open up into the distant future.
I never. Yeah. And yes, eventually they discover that some of them take them to the distant future because, of course, these things are just natural in some way. Mm-hmm. God knows where they're going to take you.
Yep.
You're lucky. You are damned lucky
tricky.
if you can find your way back to the place you began. Mm-hmm. If you can find your way home. And it's not
generally try not to
and
go
kind
through
of like the Stargate.
But
it's not like you can tie a rope to yourself, jump through, and then jump back. It won't work.
Well, yes, it can.
Well, yeah, okay, the anomalies you can because as long as they're open, they're open.
Yes, and you can go both ways.
Yeah.
Although they do try to make it a point not to go through it themselves too often because they don't know what's on the other side, and they don't have nice little maps like SG-1 does.
Yeah.
They have anything they can send through and go, yeah, okay, come on through. You can walk right through and discover, oh, look, I landed on the Earth before there was breathable air. Dead.
Well, that wasn't very good, was it? Or, so you take a deep breath, step through, yank, and then they pull you back. No air.
Or step through and then dive back through.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be the smart thing to do.
Yes. And, it's not always dinosaurs that come through. Other things come through.
And the anomalies are open, for a certain limited amount of time, but it's different for each anomaly.
Yes. So you just never know.
Yeah.
They're just these big glittery things.
Yeah, but it is a very good series, and you would really, really like it if you're a geek like us, because it's very,
well, if you like
all science fiction-y and wonderful stuff like that, and it's just Marvy. Plus, many of the leads are incredibly hot and sexy and wonderful, but that's just me. Well, see, Cutter's hot and sexy and wonderful, and what's his name is sexy and wonderful, and what are their names in the show?
Their names are Connor and Abby.
Yeah, and Connor and Abby are sexy and wonderful. Abby would be perfect. The girl who plays Abby, whose name is Hannah Sparrett, would be perfect to play Murphy in
Harry Dresden.
Harry Dresden.
The Dresden
yes.
Files.
She is absolutely.
Except for the accent.
Except for the accent, she is the physical. Exact what he describes. Mm-hmm. She might be a couple inches tall. I mean, she might be all 5'3", but
Murphy's supposed to be like tiny.
5'1" or 5' nothing.
Yeah.
But she can kick butt, and she's tough, and she's cute as a bug, and already blonde. And, just So
She would work.
that's
Now,
Primeval.
actually, you might recognize the actor who does Connor.
I don't know if you can see him.
Very well, but
if you saw on Syfy the
Alice,
the
miniseries?
kind of the updating thing of Alice in Wonderland.
He was the Mad
He
Hatter.
was Mad Hatter.
So him.
Yeah, when that chair turned around and there he sat, we all said, Connor!
We do that.
Yeah, we do that. You do that. You know you do.
Oh, yo.
But
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, so for those of you who've seen that, you're familiar with that actor.
yeah, and he's I think he's cute.
Oh, he is. He's very cute.
He's very cute. Oh, good. And
His
and
character
he's
is
very
real weird.
talented. And
Basically, it's a very fun. It's an action adventure sci-fi series. It's a lot of fun. Very good effects.
good characters, good
There-
writing.
There is the minor issue that each season is only 6 to 8 episodes long.
But that's British TV,
Yeah. The one,
and it's not that bad an idea.
no.
You know?
Except for the small problem that when you have only 6 to 8 episodes in a year, and then you have a whole nother year before there's another season, you could completely forget what happened in the previous season.
Yeah. See, you actually need DVDs so people can say, "Oh, the next season's coming up. I better rewatch at least some of what I watched before, so I
The
can."
last 2-3 episodes and remember
Yeah.
what the heck was going on.
Yeah, so I can remind myself what the heck was going on. Yeah.
That probably won't be as big a deal as Sherlock, since it's basically updating the already existing stories. But even so,
Up to a certain point.
yeah,
But I can't wait
It
for the
takes
next
getting
season of
used to.
Sherlock. But it won't be for what, until October.
give or take, yes.
Oh man.
Sigh, but
Sorry.
we're digressing.
Yes. Anyway, so Primeval. Look for it on your internet, on an internet near you, or BBC America. Yes, you can find it on BBCA. There's probably closed captioning there. So
That could be good. Well, I've noticed that unusual number of British things don't have closed captioning. It's like there are deaf people in England, aren't there?
yeah, especially when they're on DVD, there should be closed captioning. So keep that in mind. It's a good series. You'll like it.
Yes.
Bye bye.